Hey y'all, good evening. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I played some decent Immaculate Grid at times, and other times not so much, but I did get a 5 yesterday, so that's pretty good on my rarity. Um getting exciting. Baseball season's just around the corner. Spring training has started. Um Cody Bellinger's back with the Cubs. That happened. That was pretty cool. Um Not for a Brewers fan so much, but yeah, interesting to see things still developing as spring training is starting. So, with all that being said, I am gonna play Immaculate Grid. After a long day of work, that's what gives me joy. Well, that and my family, but mostly you guys in Immaculate Grid. All right, let's play here. Um, Hit and refresh, hit and go, and away we go. All right, so we've got that's a Bartolo Colon combination. Wait, is it? No. Did he actually play for the Braves? I'm going with Otis Nixon. Figure out later. All right. Reggie Sanders hits these. I can't believe I spent 15 seconds on that first one. Andres Galarraga. Yep. All right. Killebrew. And let's go ahead and get Kirby Puckett over here. And then uh, Frank Robinson. Larry Walker works here. And for 100 runs scored in a season, let's go to Ellis Burks and Pete Rose. All right, just under a minute there. 168 rarity score. I think there were a number where I went with the highest one. Kirby Puckett, Pete Rose, Tulowitzki taking it for the Rockies. Helton was tops there. You got Griffey, sure. Harmon Killebrew. Deion Sanders leading the way. That's interesting. I might have played Deion and gotten surprised. Mike Hampton leading the way there. Okay. I knew Mike Hampton played for both teams. I just wouldn't. He was much more prominent with the Astros than either of those two teams. Signed a big deal with Colorado and hit very well, actually, during the course of that deal. I recall him winning Silver Sluggers. I think he won Silver Sluggers 5 years in a row with 4 teams. All right. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to reshare. And let's find the find that other grid from yesterday. There's the one. All right. Now we've got a little bit of time to think about this. 300 career home runs for the Rockies. The name that's coming to my mind is Dale Murphy. Um, Vinny Castilla will also work. Jeremy Burnett's will work. I want to do Burnett's. Yep, favorite player of all time. Let's see here. And then we got definitely have some Al Simmons combinations, at least in this quadrant here. That would probably be the most optimal. You could go with Ernie Lombardi down here. Frank Thomas the first would also work. In fact, let's do that. Let's go Al Simmons. Who's a little bit higher on that one? He's creeping up. There's Frank Thomas. All right, and then for Atlanta and Colorado, Denny Nagel, Walt Weiss, Vinny Castilla will all work. Ron Gant will work. Dale Murphy will work. Um, Hampton's the leader, huh? Let's see. Anyone else just kind of sneak in there for a little bit? Now I'm thinking actually Al Simmons might have been a better 300 for these teams because now I've got to come up with that. I'm gonna go Cy Seymour over here. Ooh, really? Ooh. I thought that was a safe bet. 1905, Cy Seymour. Him not getting 100 runs scored that season is truly bizarre to me. Dang. I guess I lose this round. All right, let's try to fill in some more gaps here. How about Goslin? Goose Goslin. Almost 1%. Um, and then here, Nelson Cruz will work. Um, will Gaetti work? Man, I don't have a lot of confidence in Gaetti. He had some good years though. He had some good years. Reggie Sanders actually would work here. So would Foster. I still want to get a decently low rarity score. Can't believe I botched that. I won't even say I botched it. It's a niche season that's worked for me for so many different things. Cy Seymour 1905, just not that one. I'm gonna make a conjecture that Eric Young, who's leadoff hitter for the Blake Street Bombers, will probably work. 2%. Mm, Adam Dunn works. Foster works. Perez works. Frank Robinson works. Actually, not sure if Ron Gant works here. He definitely works here. Um, who else? Who else? Yeah, Simmons would have been a good pick here. Um, who else just kind of sneaks into these two places for a little bit and then leaves? That's all we're looking for. Nothing too crazy. Just show up and leave. Um, they're both give me trouble here. Let's see. Do I go with Weiss? See how he does. 5%, really. Nagel might have been better. I'm not sure. Um, well, this is just really disappointing. I'm not coming up with anyone super rare for these. I'm just gonna end up going with like Tony Perez and Nelson Cruz or something. Pretty sure Cruz is the highest. Tony Perez definitely is sticking in the old mind. Johnny Bench will work, of course. Um, Dave Parker will work. I don't think my camera does not work. Greg Vaughn does work. Let's go that way. 1% for Greg Vaughn. And I don't want to take a second guess here. I want to see if I can get somebody other than Al Simmons who had 300 home runs for the Minnesota Twins, or the Washington Senators. But I'm not thinking of a lot of Senators. Obviously, Harmon Killebrew is your guy in the 60s, 50, mostly the 60s into the 70s. Kirby Puckett, Tom Bernanski, I don't think do it. Um, Gaetti, maybe. I mean, he had some 30 homer seasons in there. He had at least three 30 homer seasons. But even that, I mean, it's just like you have to keep doing that in order to get to 300. It's still a decent milestone. And, I don't know about Kubel, or I don't think Kubel or Willingham or any of those guys did it. I think Morneau did it. I don't think there's much of an. I guess if I'm trying to get a good rarity score. I should go for someone here. See who else might have scored 100 runs at some point. Vatapinsan, maybe? Takes 1%. All right. 13 options. Let's find out who they are. We can start with Minnesota. See, Dave Winfield, Nelson Cruz. All right. Ortiz, that's right. Killebrew. Tell me I knew that. Nettles, I should have gotten. Guidey would have worked easily. 360. Torrey Hunter, Chili Davis, Don Baylor. Ruben Sierra hits Minnesota. I've not used Ruben Sierra for Minnesota. Man, he hits so many teams. In Toronto too? I got to keep him in mind. All right, well, now I'm just curious because this seems like an anomaly to me. Let's look at Cy Seymour's 1905 season. He scores 95 runs with 219 hits, leads league in doubles and triples, 429 on base percentage, and doesn't score 100 runs. What a huge year to not score 100 runs. Fascinating. All right. Well, thanks a lot for indulging me in this particular failure, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.